Okay, we're continuing with 1.2, Part 3, and this actually ties in with Supplement B2, which if you go to My Course Compass shell and you look under Supplements, you can print this out. Okay, you can print out B2, which really is what we're looking at here. Okay, so here's a graph. My first question is, what is the domain? Now, to find the domain of any graph, we scan from left to right. If I scan from left, I'm coming from negative infinity, and when I scan to the rightmost value, my x is 6. So my domain would be negative infinity to 6. And of course, 6 is included. All right? So remember, anytime you're finding domain, you're scanning from left to right. Range, which is question number 2, what is the range? We're scanning from bottom to top. Okay? Well, let's see, the bottom value right here, the bottom value of y is right here. And that looks to me like negative 4. So the bottom value is negative 4, and this graph keeps going up, and the reason it doesn't stop is because of this arrow. Okay, a lot of times people make a mistake and they stop at this hill. The graph does not stop at this hill. This graph goes up forever, higher and y gets larger and larger, and goes off to infinity because of this arrow. So my range, again, I scan from bottom to top. My range would go from negative 4 to infinity. And I would include negative 4 because negative 4 is part of that ordered pair and it's part of my graph. So it has to be part of my answer. So, domain you scan from left to right. Range you scan from bottom to top. Next question, what are the x-intercepts? The x-intercepts are the ordered pairs where the graph crosses the x-axis. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the number 5 is where it touches, the number negative 1, and then let's see, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Okay? So where does it cross the x-axis? It crosses at 5, which I'm going to write, come down here with me. I'm going to write the first ordered pair as 5, 0. Anytime somebody asks you for an x-intercept, you need to write it as an ordered pair. Let's see, this is an x value of negative 1, so as an ordered pair it would be negative 1, 0. And this is an x value of, let's see, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. So as an ordered pair, it would be negative 5, 0. So the correct answers for what are the x-intercepts, which always have to be written as ordered pairs, are 5, 0, negative 1, 0, and negative 5, 0. Okay, next question. For what x does f of x equal 0? Now remember, another name for f of x is y. So they want us to know what x values cause our y value to become 0. Well, when is y 0? The y is 0 anytime that we're standing on the x-axis. And we were just there, people, right? We were just there. What x values causes y to be 0? Well, we know those answers. The x values that make that happen would be negative 5, negative 1, and positive 5. Now, notice the difference in the answer. Question number 3 asked what the x-intercepts were, so we had to write our answers as ordered pairs. Question number 4 just says what x values make the y value equal to 0. So technically what we're doing is we're writing the answer we wrote for question 3, but in a different form. Okay? X-intercepts are always ordered pairs, but whenever I tell you f of x is 0, you're looking at where the graph crosses the x-axis. So it's just semantics. You want to be careful that you're answering the question, but you're still looking in the same place. Okay? I'll pick up the remaining 4 questions in the next video. So this video involved questions 1, 2, 3, and 4.